Hello Internet, welcome to Making Money. My name's Eric and this is your Daily Dollar, our financial segment where I give you one lesson every day to help you reach your money goals. How you guys doing today? Hope you're having a great day. We have a topic today that I think is very important, very interesting, and it affects you and everyone around you. This is something that is omnipresent, happens all the time, whether you realize it or not to one degree or another. You are constantly doing this, and it is losing you money. You are literally burning money because of this. It can be helpful, but it can also be extremely detrimental. Detrimental? What's today's lesson? Today's lesson, don't compare yourself to others. This is wildly important. And we're going to put some caveats in right up front before we dive in. There is a time and a place where, yes, comparing yourself to someone else may give you the drive, the passion to move forward and advance. That's fine. That's not what this lesson is about today. This lesson is about comparing yourself to others in a negative sense. This is the idea of keeping up with the Joneses. This is the idea of taking an image that you see and trying to become it. There is so much detriment in this that I can't even begin to explain, but I'm going to try to wrap it up in a nice package and deliver it to you today. So let's get into that first. Keeping up with the Joneses, right? Trying to keep up with your neighbors. This is a great example of how this can be extremely detrimental, especially financially, right? We try to better our surroundings so that others think that we are in a better state, right? Our neighbor buys a new car. We want to buy a new car. Our neighbor fixes up their house. We want to fix up our house, right? We want it to look like we're doing just as good, if not better than everyone else. The problem is that this is image. And a lot of times, this is image for image's sake. You are burning money so that to other people, it looks like you're not burning money. And it's such a terrible thing. When it comes to your finances, when it comes to your mental state, how we perceive ourselves, how we hold ourselves, our esteem, this is terrible. So I really wanted to dig into this today. Another great example of this is if you see someone who is very finely dressed. Yes, there are exceptions to this rule, but if you see someone out in public who is very finely dressed, there is a decent chance, and I mean decent chance, that they are in much more debt than you are. Image, my friends, such a powerful thing. People want to be perceived in a certain way, so they spend money on that image, but that's all it is. Yes, if you are working at a job for an employer and you want to be seen as a good worker, right? You want to personify that. That's perfectly fine. That image makes sense. But image just to say, I'm better than you, or image just to say, yes, I'm affluent, this is not good. This is where we sink money, time, energy, and emotion in a lot of cases. So that's today's big lesson. Try your best not to compare to someone else. Now, like I said, it is kind of human nature, so you are probably going to do it from time to time. When you start finding yourself you're doing this, stop for a moment. Realize you're doing this. Let yourself feel that drive, that empowerment from they are in a good situation. I want to be in a good situation. Use that to advance yourself, but do not compare yourself. Do not say, I want to be that person. No. You want to be a better version of yourself. That is what you should aim to do. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that's something that you can do, something that's actionable. A lot of times the people that we end up comparing ourselves to anyways, like we mentioned, aren't really in the situations that they appear to be in. A lot of what we see is, two-dimensional. There's a lot more going on behind the scenes. So when you do compare yourself to someone else, a lot of times you're not even getting a true comparison. So keep this in mind. Keep focusing on bettering yourself. It's okay to use this idea to drive you forward, but don't let it get you down. You are doing the best you can. And if you don't feel you are, take a second, look at your achievements. Look at what you can do to better yourself. You can get there. Again, hope you guys are having a great day. Hope this was a good lesson for you. If you guys are enjoying this series, feel free to subscribe. I really appreciate it. I'm interested in hearing, have you been in a situation where you've found yourself comparing yourself to someone else? You know, did you find out later, maybe perhaps, that they weren't in as great of a situation? Let us know your stories in the comments below. As always, you can hit me up on Twitter, link in the description, and I will see you all tomorrow for another lesson. See you guys.